Well, good morning. I'm David Combe. This is the CBS AM debrief. It's Tuesday, the 22nd of February. I've been absent the last couple of weeks on leave, so back in the hot seat here this morning. I see that gold's up back over 1,400 here, largely on the concern about the situation in Libya. Also, crude's been pushed up pretty strongly here, to the extent of 5 or 6%. I believe that Libya is around 18th in terms of global production. So these figures are a little bit old, a couple of years old there, but 1.8 million barrels per day. Not hugely behind a country like Iraq, which of course is a place that saw large parts of the world commit military resources there to the Gulf War there. Got markets a little bit concerned here. Not really expecting too much significant on our market today because of the US markets being closed for their President's holiday. So these figures you're seeing up here are from Friday night. Europe, however, did have quite a big sell-off here. I think that's probably on the back of the concerns there about the situation in Libya and the rest of that region. So I'll just run through these figures here with Euro Stocks 50 down 1.81, FTSE down 1.12, CAC down 1.44, DAX 1.41, Madrid down 2.33, and Milan down most of all, 3.59%. Now that's really a big move, and of course historically Italy and Libya have quite a history. Well, Libya was a former territory of Italy, going back before World War II. Just looking now through to our futures, as mentioned, probably a little bit of lack of direction here because of the US being closed, although we are pointing up 3 at the moment. I would expect that perhaps that will drift off here a bit, but we'll just have to wait and see. Hang Seng pointing down 133, and the Nikkei 225 down 40. Let's take a look at those commodities, starting with crude as mentioned. Brent up 5.59 and West Texas up 6.06. Natural gas was up 1.34, and for people that are looking at the natural gas warrant, we can still get those, because I'll just quickly bring up the chart here for that. When we issued that mid last week, it did actually continue to come off slightly, so we can actually get a slightly better price here on that particular contract there. So just give us a call, 82679 003, or you can email me at dc for David Kuhn at commoditybroking.com.au. Okay, I'll get back over here to commodities. Just looking for some standout figures here. Cotton, big move down. Now, of course, we had a couple of limit up days on that, and that really was due for a bit of a turnaround there. So down 3.47%. Orange juice up 1.19. Wheat down 3.14. Soy down 2.51. Lumber up 1.05. Oats 1.24 down. Rough rice down 2.17. Soybean meal down 2.89. And oil 2.97. And wool trading at $11.85, down 5 cents on me. Copper at $4.50 even. Gold at $1,407, that was up $18.40. Silver at $33.86.5, up 1.58, or 4.89%. Now, a really big, strong move there. I believe that's the highest we've seen that in 30 plus years. Okay, now to our currency pairs. Looks like the US dollar was strengthening overall, with the euro buying slightly less at 1.3679 rather. The pound buying 1.6224 US dollars, US dollar buying 83.13 yen, and the Aussie buying 1.0093 US dollars and US dollar buying 0.9827 Canadian, and the US dollar buying 0.9467 Swiss francs. Take a look at our economic calendar here. You can see we've really got not too much out apart from some Reserve Bank of New Zealand 2-year inflation expectation figures. The previous was 2.6%. We don't have a forecast on that one, so we're looking for hopefully a number around that level or less. Would be my guess. A little bit of consumer confidence data out of Germany, and Bank of Japan released minutes for the January, the January meeting on the 24th and 25th. Prior to that, we had quite a lot of data out of Europe, Eurozone last night, all pretty much in line with expectations, so no great surprises there. And then going into Wednesday, we have some retail sales out of Canada, which is actually expecting, they are expecting a slightly negative number, 0.1%. Previous 1.3, so not all that positive there for retail sales. Then some consumer confidence numbers out of the US, and then Bank of England minutes out of the UK. So there are some major numbers in terms of economic calendar, but really not too much there for this part of the week until we move through the end of the week there, where we've got our GDP numbers out of the US. Okay, let's take a look at the Falcon Trader again here. Just a couple of quick ones to have a look at. One of the research newsletters, GT Financial, was talking about just recently was Santa Barbara I should say. Looks quite good to me. Just had this little bit of reversal pattern here, a little bit of a swing around, and now we're starting to make this move up, breakout here, and a little bit of retracement yesterday on the news that there was a little bit of production downgrade on one of the cyclones that has caused some problems there. I got down to just below $2 and then recovered throughout the rest of the day to a close at $2.04. So I would have thought actually there'd be a number of gold stocks here that are going to be in focus today on the back of gold being back above 1400. Another one to look out, and I know I've talked about this a number of times in the AM debriefs, is of course Medusa Mining. We talked about that back down here towards this low $6 level, and it's done quite well since. The other is Kingsgate Consolidated, which again seem to be having a little bit of a problem getting that one up. Don't quite know why that is, but I'm sure that those of you having a look at this can have a look at that themselves. KCN is the code. So that's really probably it. As mentioned, not really expecting there to be too much happening here today, so because of that US market closure. So keep your eyes out though for some of these gold plays. Should be some reasonably good opportunities there. And I think that we'll leave it there. So until next time, thanks. Bye for now.